Carter for Italy, the European champion, won bronze. In the ladies, it's China Yang A, who really has dominated this sport for the last 5 years, who won yet again and seems to be in great form here in Poland as well. Korea winning the silver with Ko, and Evgenia Radionova, the European champion from Bulgaria, winning bronze. We now have a chance to look back at some of the action from earlier on, the highlights of the heats of the men's 1500 meters. And in heat number 1, it's the Korean there out in front on the final lap, Hyun-Soo Ahn, who qualifies along with Jiejun Lee of China, Balash Nocha for Hungary qualifying as well. 3 going through out of each of the heats. On to heat 2, and the Korean Sukwoo Song out in front, and these 3 pulled away effortlessly. Fabio Carter in 3rd, just behind Jeff Scholten of Canada, but a close run thing on the line, and Fabio Carter just nipped him at the post. So Song, Carter and Scholten going through out of heat number 2. On to heat number 3, and it's Sung-jae Lee for Korea out in front, with Jonathan Gilmet for Canada in 2nd place at this stage. Nicola Rodiagari for Italy in 3rd spot. The Korean just glancing across, and a real battle for the line, and Jonathan Gilmet just getting there. So Gilmet qualifying with Lee and Rodiagari, the 3 qualifiers from heat number 3. On heat 4, and the American Apollo Anton Ono. It is out in front with Yi Li for China in 2nd place, and a fair way off the pace, Andre Hartwig for Germany. Those are 3 that safely made it through, and Ono looking very confident indeed. On to heat number 5, and Great Britain in action here. Leon Flack, it is there in 2nd spot. Jean-Charles Maty for France leading the way home. So Maty qualifies with Flack and Hrutza from the Czech Republic. Disqualification there for Alex McEwen from Australia. On to heat number 6 now. And in 2nd place it's Jean-Francois Monet for Canada. Takafumi Nishitani it is now who has to settle into 2nd. Uzak for Slovakia qualifying in 3rd place. 2 non-starters in that heat. On to heat number 7. And once again, Great Britain in action. It's Rusty Smith and Tom Iverson battling it out in the early stages. And keeping that battle going. Rusty Smith looking very composed and just easing up towards the end there. So Rusty Smith going through with Tom Iverson and Davis Steeg for Holland, the 3rd of the qualifiers, and in heat number 7. Satoru Torau in heat 8 there, leading the way home, and a tremendous roar for Christian Zorkowski from Poland, who qualifies in 2nd place there, and Thomas Greshna for Slovakia, some way off the pace, but he qualifies in 3rd spot. Torau dominated from early on in that heat. To heat 9, and the Ukrainian Ryorev out in front. Cis Eufemans from Holland staying with him. It really was a close run thing, went right down to the wire, and Eufemans almost losing his footing coming out of that final curve. But it's Ihoriev who finishes in first place for the Ukraine and goes through. Juferman second, and Dane the third of the qualifiers. Heat number 10. Sebastian Preuss for Germany, looking very, very strong here. And a good performance also from Denis Sazlavsky from Israel. Looking tired towards the closing stages, but he finishes in second place. And then it's a Russian, Alexander Gertsikov, who qualifies in third place. But good performance from Preuss there. So there it is, the qualifiers for the next round, the quarterfinals of the men's 1500 meters, which is taking place very, very shortly indeed. As soon as the ice resurface has finished, we'll get straight on with the action, the men's quarterfinals. Well, we've got time to take one more very quick commercial break, but we'll be back live here with all of the action. Stay with us.
The Short Track World Championships live.
With supernatural British Columbia, explore Canada's winter resort playground.
Heats in the 1500 meters. Of course, we've got the semi-finals coming up very shortly. So a chance back now to look back at the action from earlier on today. And this heat number 1, and dominated here by the Koreans. Min-ji Kim of Korea leading this one and really dictating the pace all the way through. 2 to qualify, and out of the 8 heats, 2 of the fastest losers will also go through. So the time, very important if you don't qualify in your own right. So Min-ji Kim for Korea out in front, and Alana Kraus for Canada staying with her all the way. But Caroline Hallisey, who made a lot of the early running, was very, very strong at the beginning and dominated the first couple of laps, unable to capitalize on that. So it's Kim and Kraus that qualify from heat number 1. On to heat number 2, and the lady that's dominated this sport for the last 5 years, Yang Yang A for China, just incredible. And good to see Sarah Lindsay staying with her for much of the race, but wasn't to last when the pace hotted up over the closing stages. Yang Yang just proving to be too strong. And at this stage, Yvonne Kunz for Germany right at the back, and sailing past Sarah. So on the final lap, Sarah Lindsay unable to keep in contention here. This was a fast race. So it's Yang Yang who crosses the line first, and very, very close for second place. But Yvonne Kunz for Germany just gets it. But good news for Katia Zini, in fact qualifies as one of those fastest losers. So on to heat number 3. And an impressive skate here from Tianyu from Hardy Cho. And just stayed out of trouble for the early stages, right at the back of the pack, and when she made the decision to go, nobody could go with her. An unbelievable technician, and very, very composed. Just glances over her shoulder as she takes the bell there. Canada's Tanya Vincent in second place, and Katerina Novotná from the Czech Republic, it is there in third place. Another quick race, 2:28.772, the finishing time, and Cho and Vincent qualifying, as does Novotná as a fastest loser. On to heat number 4, and China out in front. Tianyu Fu for China leading on this one, with Tatiana Borodulina for Russia in second spot. And again, these two in a class of their own in this heat. And every time Fu wanted to turn the screw, Borodulina was right there with her. And easy qualification at the end of the day for those two. And they're real disappointment for Camino for Japan. On to heat number 5. And Stephanie Bouvier for France it is out in front, with Marta Capozzo for Italy on her shoulder, and Joanna Williams for Great Britain in 3rd place, looking very, very strong with 3 laps to go. But as things started to hot up, Joanna really struggled to keep with them, and Stephanie Bouvier looking very impressive indeed. Marta Capozzo for Italy going with her, and these two really stretched the field over the closing stages. And there it is, Bouvier qualifies for the semi-finals with Capozzo of Italy. Heat 6, and with 4 laps to go, it's Maria Lutzma for Holland out in front as Mika Ozawa starts to make a move. But keep your eye on Emily Goulet-Nardon for Canada right on the outside. So powerful. Taking the long way round, but she really is incredibly strong, in good form, and just decimated the field with 2 laps to go. When she decided to make a move, nobody could go with her, and look at that, so composed. Walk in the park. Emily Goulet-Nardon qualifies along with Mika Ozawa of Japan from heat number 6. Heat 7. Now this was impressive too. The Koreans, well, they love their short track, that's for sure. And it's Choi out in front with Golin for France in 2nd place. But when you're looking for a good technique, it doesn't come much better than this. Choi, she kept her hands behind her back the whole way around, and you can see Golin really struggling to keep with her. Choi making it look so easy, almost like a training session. Just incredible. A wonderful exhibition, and hardly out of breath. So Young Kyung Choi qualifies from heat 7 along with Myrtle Golin from France into the final heat now. And there in 2nd place, the European champion Evgenia Radonova from Bulgaria. And a shot there of the Austrian who went out early on. And the pace of this race was read so well. At this stage, it's Veronika Vindic for Austria leading, and she went off right from the gun, but the pack reeling her in, and Wang and Radonova just had the measure of her. Look at the speed from Radonova on that final lap into the last corner. So much explosive energy there, and Evgenia Radonova wins the final heat and qualifies with Meng Wang. So the officials coming out on the ice now. We're just about ready to get underway with live action. Should be 6 or 7 minutes or so, we're being told. It's the quarterfinals of the men's 1500 meters coming up next. Well, while we wait for the action to recommence, a chance for us to just have one more commercial break, and then we'll be back live with the whole of the men's 1500 meters quarterfinals. And of course, we've got the semis coming up later on and the finals, so stay with us.
It's Saturday afternoon. Away fans have infiltrated my hometown. There is a plot to stop me from watching the football. I have been kidnapped by my wife.
You don't need to miss the game. Just text team space your club's full name to 82222 to get instant registration. You'll get breaking news and all the goals.
Does my bum look big in this?
Yes!
Text your club's full name to 82222.
The Eurosport News Channel keeps you right up to speed.
Eurosport News coming up.
All the stories you want, whenever you want, whatever the sport. Strong, clear, from home and around the world. Sports news in perfect focus. Get the facts fast. The Eurosport News Channel, around the clock, because sport never stops. The Short Track World Championship live.
With supernatural British Columbia, explored Canada's winter resort playground.
Welcome back. Well, things starting to happen here. Band still in good voice. Just a few minutes to go now before we get underway with the men's quarterfinals. Officials out on the ice. And we're just waiting for the markers to go down for the track. Well, we've got 6 heats in this quarterfinals, and the top 3 skaters from each heat will advance through to the next round. There's confirmation just about 5 minutes before we get underway with these men's quarterfinals. Then it'll be straight on to the semi-finals for both the men and the ladies, and then the finals. And just to take you through the lineup of these quarterfinals. In the first heat, we've got Rusty Smith, Jiajon Lee, Koriev for the Ukraine, Scholten for Canada, and Davis Stieg for Holland. Well, Lee and Smith probably skaters to keep your eye on there. Heat number 2, Young-Soo An for Korea, then Gertsikov for Russia, Leon Flack for Great Britain going in this heat, and for Slovakia, Thomas Greshna and Satoru Tarao for Japan. Heat number 3, it's Sungjae Lee for Korea, and then for Hungary, Balázs Nocha. Japan's Takafumi Nishitani, and for Germany, Sebastian Kraus, who was very impressive, and then one of my favourite skaters, Fabio Carter, in position number 5. Heat 4, Sukbu Song for Korea. Then for Belgium, it's Wim Vidane. China's Yi Lee in start position 3. Then Denis Slavaski for Israel, and the young Polish star Christian Zarakowski in start position number 5. In the penultimate heat, it's Jean-Francois Monet for Canada, then Apollo Anton Ono, Tom Iverson for Great Britain, Andre Hartwig for Germany, and Matas Uzak for Slovakia. And the final heat sees Cees Eufemans for Holland up against Jean-Charles Matty for France, then Jonathan Guillemette for Canada, Italy's Nicola Rodiegari, and Jamil Rusa for the Czech Republic. So that's what you got to look forward to. And there they are, skaters getting ready to come out and do battle in these quarterfinals. As I said before, not a lot of people in the arena, but they're making a good noise. Water being put down just to keep the top of the ice a little soft, so it doesn't fracture. Important to keep those corners, the curves, as smooth as possible. You join us in the Torvar Ice Arena in Warsaw, Poland for the men's quarterfinals of the 1500 meters in the 2003 World Short Track Speed Skating Championships. The skaters in the first heat out on the ice now, officials there, we're ready to get underway with the action. Just making sure those curves are nice and smooth for this first heat. And there is the lineup. Rusty Smith for the USA, then Jiejun Lee for China, Kryrev for the Ukraine in start position 3, then Scholten for Canada, and Dave Versteeg for Netherlands in start position number 5. Just to confirm, the first 3 in each heat advance to the next round. So away we go. And very sedate pace. Six heats, and it's Rusty Smith out in front with Canada's Jeff Scholten in second place. Real game of cat and mouse this. 13.5 laps of the track. Dave Versteeg for Holland right at the back at the moment. He makes his move now and doesn't like the pace. So Versteeg leading now. Ono down into third place with Lee for China in second at the moment. Lee, keep your eye on him, is in fourth with 9 laps to go. Well, right at the back of the pack as Scholten makes a move. But Lee, 2 times world champion, and just showing that experience there, not having any of it, right out in front again. He was a silver medalist in the Olympics at this distance. So the situation now, Lee for China leading, with Scholten down into third now, wasn't second. Dave Versteeg for Holland, it is out in front. 5 laps to go. Versteeg, Lee, Scholten, Rusty Smith, then Kryrev. Now things starting to really hot up. Jiejun Lee, loads of experience, 27 years of age he is. Wealth of experience. First 3 make it through. 1 lap to go. Lee, Scholten, and Smith through from this first heat. Well, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty now. But, an impressive race. Well, it started off slowly, but once the pace started to hot up, it only really looked as though there was going to be one winner. Lee able to respond at any point. There, Versteeg leading, but not for long. Lee just sees a gap, keeps a tight line out of the curve. Fantastic technique. And they're coming out of that final curve. Well, literally nothing between Lee and Scholten. Lee just pips it by literally nothing. So Lee, Scholten and Smith make it through out of this first quarterfinal. So moving on now to heat number 2, and the lineup here is Su An for Korea, Alexander Gatzikov for Russia, then Leon Flak for Great Britain, Thomas Greshner for Slovakia, and Satoru Tarao for Japan. Keep your eye on the youngster in start position number 1 on the inside. Hyun-Soo An, just 17 years of age, junior world champion from last year. Finished 3rd at this distance, but won the 1,000 meters and the 1,500 meters, and finished 2nd in the world championships behind Dong-Sung Kim last year. Really does have an impressive turn of speed. Flak now down into 2nd place. It's Greshner for Slovakia leading. Tarao in 3rd place now. 11 laps to go. And here he goes, and out in front. Just a couple of strides, and he's able to dictate the pace right from the front. Greshner now taking up the running, and Gatzikov going with him now, starting to inject a little bit of pace into this race. And back up into 2nd place, Satoru Tarao, another experienced skater, just keeping himself out of trouble. Tarao, who's 27 years of age now, 5th in the Olympics at the 500 meters, was 2nd in the World Championships back in 1999. But Hyun-Soo An looking very, very strong with 4 laps to go. So An leads with Gatzikov in 2nd place, now down into 3rd as Tarao makes his running. An and Tarao short of qualify. Leon Flak trying to get back into contention, but I think he's left himself with an awful lot to do. Can he possibly get through? Well, he's left a bit of petrol in the tank. That's good news for Great Britain. It is who wins that one. Satoru Tarao in 2nd place, and Leon Flak qualifies in 3rd spot there in this 2nd heat. Well, it was impressive skating from Leon Flak. Just left himself with a little petrol in the tank for those closing stages and used it wisely. But Hyun-Soo An, just an incredible athlete, and once he decides to get going, there really is no stopping him. Amazing when you think, you look at the 1st and 2nd place skaters in this heat, there's 10 years age gap between them, and there it is, Leon Flak making his move to get up into that valuable 3rd spot. But as this championship unfolds, I can't see any way that Tarao is going to keep with the likes of Hyun-Soo An. Just fantastic. So there's confirmation. An, Tarao, and Flack make it through. On to heat number 3 now, and that's the lineup. On the outside, Fabio Carter for Italy. Just inside him, Sebastian Prauss, who was impressive in his heat. Takafumi Nishitani for Japan in start position number 3. Then Balazs Nocha in 2, and in 1 it's Sung Jae Lee for Korea. Safely away, and Carter it is who goes straight to the front. Bronze medalist in the World Championships last year, Fabio Carter, and a real inspirational character. It's Nishitani out in front, Carter in 2nd place, then Lee for Korea in 3rd. Prauss making a move around the outside, and the skater's just responding to that, but letting him through. So Prauss now leads. Nishitani in 2nd place, Carter in 3rd, Lee in 4th, and Nocha now looking for a way through as Lee goes to the front with 9 laps to go. Carter just keeping his composure. Still the German looking for a way around the outside. But every time he tries to make a move, there's an injection of pace from Sung Jae Lee. So Lee still leading, Carter in 2nd place. Nocha up into 3rd, and Nishitani down in 4th. Sebastian Prauss at the back at the moment. Now the push for home. 4 laps to go. Three to go through. Lee leading. Carter 2nd. Nocha for Hungary in 3rd. Nishitani for Japan in 4th, and Prauss starting to look tired now at the bell. And Lee and Carter just starting to pull away on this final lap now. These two shorter qualifiers. It's going to be a battle for 3rd, that's for sure. And Nishitani has done enough. But a good race there from Lee. Carter never left his shoulder, finishing in 2nd place, and Nishitani scrambling his way through at the end there to get that 3rd spot for qualification. So a real tactical race at the beginning, but over the last couple of laps, no doubt about the winner, and Carter not prepared to risk anything and challenge him. Fabio Carter, 25 years of age, from Torino. Originally coached by his father, and he's been in the Italian national team since 1995. 5 European titles to his credit. Not a bad achievement in anyone's book. There's confirmation. Lee, Carter, Nishitani, they make it through. On now to heat number 4. That's the lineup. Sukwu Song for Korea, then for Belgium, Wim Diden. China's Yi Li, then for Israel, Denis Zalewski, and the Polish star, there he is, right on the outside, Christian Drokowski. Lee looking very, very composed, as does Wim Diden. Good team spirit between these guys. Keep your eye on Sukwu Song on the inside. It's Christian leading. It's a pretty slow pace, and he's got to keep his concentration. A lot of noise in the arena. And when you look at those empty seats, it is quite amazing. Wim Diden, it is, out in front at the moment. And Drokowski for Poland. And Song for Korea in third place at the moment. With Zalewski for Israel in fourth, and right at the back it's Yi Li. Lee, who has now made a move to the front, 19 years of age, fifth in the Junior World Championships last year. And Song back out in front, and Zalewski going with him. No response from Lee, down in third spot at the moment. Żurawski for Poland looking for a way through. Now it's Zalewski for Israel trying to inject some pace into this race over the closing stages. Just looking at the styles, Lee and Song look by far and away the smoothest, and Song making a move up the inside there makes it look very, very easy. Lee looking smooth with 4 laps to go as Song now goes into the lead. Song from Lee, then Zalewski for Israel. Still that third spot you feel is up for grabs. Lee and Song look incredibly strong here. Now, can Zalewski hang on to the third spot? 3 to qualify for the next round of this 1500 meters. Lee and Song definitely there, and yes, he does. He's pleased with that. Denis Zalewski for Israel makes it through into the next round of this 1500 meters. No doubt about the winner. Sukwu Song looking very, very strong indeed. Yi Li, good skate from him. Composed, did just enough. He felt almost conserving energy throughout that race. But the real story, Denis Zalewski, it's that third spot, and he qualifies for the semi-finals, which of course you can see live here a little bit later on today on Eurosport. Disappointment for Poland there. Żurawski unable to really keep in contention in this round of the event. There's confirmation of the results. So 2 heats to go now, and we're ready to get underway with heat number 5. And that's the lineup. It's Canada's Jean-Francois Monette in start position 1, then Apollo Anton Ono, Tom Iverson for Great Britain, Germany's Andre Hartwig, and Matus Juzak for Slovakia. So straight away out in front, it's Monette. Hartwig in second place at the moment. Then Iverson, just behind him is Apollo Anton Ono. And right at the back at this stage is Juzak for Slovakia. Ono looking for a way through up the inside, and he now goes into the lead. So Ono leading, Iverson for Great Britain in second place. Then it's Monette for Canada. Hartwig for Germany in fourth, and making a move up the outside is Juzak. But quick response there from the German. Hartwig out in front. Tom Iverson staying with him. And just keeping their top spots in his sight. 8 laps to go. Juzak from Iverson. And now Monette for Canada, making a move around the outside. Keeping the technique good. Very strong he is. Tom Iverson for Great Britain leading. Jean-Francois Monette for Canada, second place. And just behind him is Matus Juzak for Slovakia. Apollo Anton Ono making a move now with 3 laps to go, up into third spot. Well, this is going to be a good race over these closing stages now. 2 laps to go. Now Apollo Anton Ono makes a good move right up into the front. Monette in second place. Final lap now. Ono leads, Monette second. And Iverson hanging on to that third spot. It's going to be a real scramble, but I think he's going to get there, and he does. So Ono qualifies easily at the end of the day, and Monette for Canada goes with him, as does Tom Iverson for Great Britain. Well, Apollo Anton Ono, who kept out of trouble, 20 years of age, the Olympic champion at this distance, just looks so composed. Finished second in the World Championships a couple of years ago. Didn't compete last year after Salt Lake City, but back here with a vengeance and looking very, very good indeed. Monette for Canada, 24 years of age. He looks impressive. Good turn of speed from him. And good news for the 20-year-old from Nottingham, Tom Iverson. Here's confirmation of the qualifiers, 3 to go through. Just 1 heat to go. Skaters out there ready. In 1, it'll be Cees Eufemans for Netherlands. Then for France, it's Jean-Charles Maty. In 3 for Canada, Jonathan Guillemette. In 4 for Italy, Nicola Rodigari. And in 5, Jamil Rusa for the Czech Republic. They're Eufemans ready to go. And straight away, Eufemans, it is out in front. Mati for France in second. Religari in third at the moment. The Canadians have looked so strong. And interesting to see how Jonathan Guillemette does in this lineup. Silver medalist in the 500 meters and part of the gold medal winning relay team from Salt Lake City. Guillemette's never won a medal at the World Championships, or should I say the Senior World Championships, in the solo distances. Won a silver in the relay in 1997, and as a junior, silver medalist in the Junior World Championships back in 1995. Now things starting to hot up with 8 laps to go. It's Mati just pushing things along a little bit, but Eufemans responding and out in front with Guillemette in third place. Rodigari for Italy just keeping composed in fourth spot at the moment, and Rusa, the Czech Republic, he's pretty much been at the back for the whole of the race as Rodigari now makes his move for Italy and starts to pull away. Rodigari now leading, Eufemans in second place, and Mati for France in third. 3 to go through, remember, 4 laps to go. Real injection of pace from Nicola Rodigari, and he's making sure that there are no problems at all here. Good display from him on this final lap now, and Jonathan Guillemette for Canada just pulling away on this final lap, and well, it was a close run thing. I think he left it a little bit too late. It looked to me as though Nicola Rodigari of Italy crossed the line ahead, but a real sprint finish from the Canadian. And once again, a bit of cat and mouse at the beginning, and always see that in the longer distances in short track speed skating. But once it got going, a good race. Nicola Rodigari starting to stretch the field, and cease Eufemans having a dicey moment, but back into contention. And an incredible final lap from Jonathan Guillemette, really trying to reel in the Italian, and I think he may have got there. And it's Jean-Charles Mati, I believe, who qualifies in that third spot. So there's confirmation. It is Guillemette that crosses the line ahead there, and there's confirmation. Jonathan Guillemette wins, Nicola Rodigari in second place, Jean-Charles Mati for France in third. Disappointment for Eufemans and Rusa. We're now going to have another ice resurface. It's the semi-finals coming up after the ice resurface. The ladies will be on first, followed by the men. So a chance for us just to have a quick commercial break.
my first fish! Hey, over here! Bring me!
Hey, pick me. I'm smiling.
Pick me, please.
You pick the dog over your brother?
Oh, not the dog!
The HP All-in-One printer with proof sheet makes it easy to pick and print just the right shots.
Oh, that hurts.
It's biathlon's version of the gunfight at the OK Corral, the final shootout, the World Championships, and the mass start. Ski like crazy, 4 trips to the shooting range, and each wayward bullet means skiing a penalty loop. Fantastic excitement, gripping suspense. Don't miss it. The Biathlon World Championships, live from Khanty-Mansiysk, this weekend on British Eurosport.
With supernatural British Columbia, explore Canada's winter resort playground.
The Short Track World Championships live.
Explore Canada and discover our true nature.
Welcome back. Well, that's the situation here. Nice being resurfaced, and I'm going to take the opportunity to look back at the quarterfinals and just see which skaters made it through out of those 6 heats. So here we are with the first of the quarterfinals, and Dave Versteeg. It is out in front at this stage, but Jie-Jun Lee, the man very much to keep your eye on. Lee making his move up the inside there. And Jeff Scholten for Canada. So Lee and Scholten out in front now, with Rusty Smith for the USA in 3rd spot at the bell, 3 to qualify. And Smith really making sure, but no doubt about the winner, Jie-Jun Lee for China. He wins with a time of 2:36.790. Jeff Scholten in 2nd place, and Rusty Smith qualifying there in 3rd place. Disappointment for Dave Versteeg. Good effort. There it is, confirmation of that. So on now to the 2nd of the quarterfinals, and a real star here, Hyun-Soo An, silver medalist in the World Championships last year, looking so impressive here. Pulling away from the rest of the field. Satoru Tarao in 2nd spot. And Leon Flack for Great Britain, who it looked had left himself with just too much to do, pulls himself right up from 5th place going into that penultimate lap, and he eventually qualifies for the next round in 3rd place there. So Hyun-Soo An for Korea wins that 2nd quarterfinal. Satoru Tarao in 2nd place, Leon Flack for Great Britain in 3rd. Quarterfinal number 4, and Song for Korea. It is out in front. Carter in 2nd place. In fact, Lee it is who's out in front, just glancing over his shoulder. Carter in 2nd, and Balash Nocha at this stage in 3rd place. But keep your eye on Takafumi Nishitani in 4th place at the moment. With 1 lap to go, looks for a way through. Carter using his experience and Nishitani makes his move on that final curve, gets that third spot. So it's Seung-jae Lee for Korea, wins the third of the quarterfinals. Fabio Carter second, Nishitani in third place. Quarterfinal number 4. And Zaslavsky for Israel there out in front, but not for long as Yi Lee for China comes through and takes with him Suk-woo Song for Korea. Just a couple of strides, real injection of pace, and Song glances across at his coach as he passes on the far side and can only be pleased with the performance here so far. Song leading, Lee in second place, Zaslavsky for Israel in third at the bell, with Didane for Belgium just behind him. Well, Didane looking for a way through, but a fist in the air from Zaslavsky, and he qualifies in third. Song wins, Lee for China in second place. So leading here in this 5th quarterfinal, it's Tom Iveson for Great Britain. Now making a move, Jean-Francois Monnet. Very impressive turn of speed from him, but in third spot, and keep your eye on him, Apollo Anton Ono, the Olympic champion at this distance. Just poised to pounce, and here he goes. Incredible athlete. 111 meters to go, and it's Ono leading, Monnet for Canada in second place, and Tom Iveson for Great Britain just gets there and qualifies in third place ahead of Andre Hartwig of Germany. There's confirmation of that. Tom Iveson closing the door on Hartwig. And so to the final of these quarterfinals, and out in front now at this stage with 5 laps to go, it's Nicola Rodigari for Italy. Cees Eufemans for Holland, trying to reel him in and stay with him in second spot, and Matty for France in third. But Jonathan Guillemette in fourth place, a man on a mission. Matty putting in a real injection of pace, and Rodigari with quite a lead, but just look how the door is closed as Jonathan Guillemette for Canada just pips him at the post. So Guillemette wins that last of the quarterfinals. Nicola Rodigari for Italy in second place, and Jean-Charles Matty for France in third spot. Well, that's the situation. We're back live, just about ready to get underway with the semi-finals. And waiting for all of the officials to come out onto the ice. Well, there's 3 heats in these semi-finals, and the top 2 skaters from each heat will advance through into the finals. Real air of expectation here in this Torwar Ice Arena in Warsaw, Poland. This opening day of the 2003 World Short Track Speed Skating Championships. Just about ready to get underway with the first of these semi-finals. 6 skaters in each of the heats. So there it is, the lineup of the first of the semi-finals in this World Short Track Speed Skating Championships for 2003. The ladies 1500 meters, 6 skaters out on the ice and ready to go there for Italy. Marta Capozzo. She's in start position number 1. There for Canada, Emily Goulet-Nardon, who was so impressive in the heats. And just keep your eye on Choi, start position number 2 on the left of your screen there. Capozzo for Italy on the inside. 13.5 laps of the track. And nobody really wanting to take this one on. Just sense the tension here as Choi now goes out in front. Capozzo for Italy. Just struggling a little bit, looks to have got herself in a bit of trouble. Emily Goulet-Nardon in 4th place now, making a move around the outside. It's Novotná for the Czech Republic, but still out in front and dictating the pace, as she loves to do. Yoon-Kyung Choi for Korea. Yang Yang A, the 5 times world champion, in 2nd place. And you'd have to be a brave man to bet against her making it through into the finals. It's quite a pace. Choi, Yang Yang, Capozzo. Oh, now Goulet-Nardon up into 3rd place. Four laps to go. And still Choi looking very composed indeed, and the field starting to be stretched out now. Choi from Yang Yang. Two to qualify for the finals, remember. Canadian looking for a way through, but there's not going to be a chance. Choi, very strong. Yang Yang grits her teeth now. Goulet-Nardon looking for a way around the outside, but all of the experience there as Yang Yang nips back inside. And Yoon-Kyung Choi wins with Yang Yang A for China in 2nd place. And it just seems amazing to me how composed these Korean speed skaters are. It just looks so easy. Hardly out of breath. Yoon-Kyung Choi really in control. But of course, Yang Yang, just incredible. 5 world titles, and already a place in the finals in this opening day of these 1500 meters. Olympic champion at 500 meters, and we'll see her in action tomorrow at that distance. Is a bit of a lottery, the placing and working out your strategy for these races. Yang Yang making sure there's no way through for Emily Goulet-Nardon. Good performance from Choi, just taking it in a stride. strange caption, but we know who made it through. So ready to get underway with heat number 2. And the lineup here will be Tianyua Fu on the outside. Then Tatiana Bolina for Russia. Evgenia Radonova. The Canadian Alana Kraus. Minji Kim on the inside there for Italy. Katia Zini. Well, Kim for Korea, just 17 years of age. And just keeping herself out of trouble at the moment. It's Tianyu Fu for China who leads, with Kraus for Canada in 2nd place. Then Zini for Italy, with things changing now as the Korean makes her move. Manji Kim changing it again as Fu comes out in front, and Kraus now responding to that. So Kraus for Canada leading, Fu for China in 2nd place, then Kim for Korea. Radonova at the back, but she really does have a turn of speed at the end over the closing stages, so keep your eye on Evgenia Radonova right at the back at the moment. Still time for her to make an impression on this semi-final. Kim still leading. Now Radonova makes her move with 4 laps to go. Always takes the long way round, right round the outside, really putting the pressure on. Up into 3rd place now. Radonova now still keeps the pressure on, looking for a way through. She's up into 2nd. Has she left herself with too much to do? Radonova into 2nd place, behind Kim. Kim still leading. Radonova 2nd. Then it's Fu for China. 2 to go through. Radonova in that 2nd spot. Final lap. Kim for Korea leads. Radonova in 2nd place. And Fu, I don't think will find any way through. Radonova so strong. Well, that was an impressive skate. So Minji Kim for Korea wins that one, with Evgenia Radonova, the European champion, making an incredible move with 3 laps to go, right the way around the outside. Took her almost a lap to get right from the back of the pack up into that 2nd and qualification spot. Well, early stages, Alana Kraus there out in front, and Radonova, she must be supremely confident. She knows she's got an incredible turn of speed at the end and can just keep herself out of trouble and watch the race unfold. Well, there it is. She's just made the move and obliterated the rest of the field. Just Minji Kim able to stave her off. So Kim and Radonova from the 2nd of these semi-finals through into the final. Last of the quarterfinals coming up now, and the lineup here in start position number 1, it's Meng Wang for China. Just looking at Yvonne Kunz for Germany. She's in start position 2. Then Tanya Vincent for Canada. Then Hari Cho for Korea in 4. In 5, it's Mika Ozawa for Japan. And then on the outside, it's Stephanie Bouvier for France. Just about ready to get underway.
Ready?
It's Stephanie Bouvier for France, who is the early leader. It's Mika Ozawa for Japan. Out in front now. Ozawa leading, and Bouvier for France. Cho for Korea in 3rd place. 4th at the moment, Yvonne Kunst. Things changing around, a little bit of argy-bargy there, a bit of contact. And nobody really losing any ground there. Could have been nasty. Now things starting to hot up. And the German looking for a way through. Right at the back of the pack at the moment. Pace being dictated by Tanya Vincent. Cho now out in front. Vincent looking to respond. Cho, wonderful technique. Just incredible. Now making a move around the outside is Meng Wang. Wang right up into 2nd spot. Vincent, a bit of anxiety on her face. In complete control is Cho out in front. Just fantastic. So Cho leading. Wang in 2nd place. And Vincent looking for a way through around the outside. Wang looking very tired now. Vincent digging hard as she pushes for the line. But she's not going to make it, I don't think. A lap to go. Cho just easing up there, down into 2nd place as Bouvier makes a move. Bouvier's going to get this one. Cho in 2nd place. And Vincent, with a couple of laps to go, really put the pressure on. Wang down and out, and very disappointed, I would imagine. But a good effort there from Stephanie Bouvier for France. She wins that last semi-final. And Hai-ri Cho of Korea, who finishes in 2nd place. Oh, Bouvier really did read the race well. There's no doubt about that. Wait for confirmation of those results. Bouvier, 21-year-old from Dijon in France, 3rd in the European Championships a couple of years ago. Won the silver medal at Europeans this year, so really in good form, no doubt about that. So things going in the right direction for Stephanie Bouvier. And there's confirmation. Bouvier wins the last of the semi-finals. Cho in 2nd place. So now the men are back in action, and there's the Korean fan club. Once again, 3 semi-finals, top 2 from each race to go through. And there's the lineup. In 1 there, Jean-Charles Maty for France, then Jeff Scholten for Canada, Israel's Zaslavsky. In 3, Song for Korea, then Satoru Tarao and Rusty Smith for the USA, who is back in 5th spot at the moment. But out in front, it's Jean-Charles Maty for France, Canada's Jeff Scholten in 2nd place. Just looking for a way through, but Sukwu Song for Korea. Ooh, getting barged out of the way there by the tall Canadian Jeff Scholten. Tarao leading for a short period. Song back out in front again. Now a bit of an injection of pace. Jeff Scholten out in front. Sukwu Song for Korea. Pushed down into 3rd by the efforts of Maty. So Maty leading as Song just nips up the inside and now takes up the running. 5 laps to go. Song leading. Maty in 2nd place. Scholten in 3rd for Canada. Keep your eye on Rusty Smith in 4th place for the USA. And Tarao in 5th at the moment. Zaslavsky, who's done so well to make it through this far into these semi-finals. Maty looking for a way through. Scholten now back up into 2nd place. Now Rusty Smith up into 3rd. Still it is Song leading. Scholten 2nd. Final lap now. Song from Scholten, from Smith. Smith's left himself with too much to do. Scholten's going to get there. And Song, it is the winner of this first semi-final. Jeff Scholten for Canada in 2nd place. So a really good race. Could have been anybody's over that last lap. And Jeff Scholten did a really, really good job to stave off the challenge over that closing stages. So, Song for Korea, who was very, very positive right from the word go. And Jeff Scholten, who at one point it looked to left himself with a little too much to do, able to close the door on Rusty Smith, who looked very impressive. And there's confirmation. Jeff Scholten in 2nd place. Sukwu Song, the winner of this first semi-final, and those two safely through to the finals. So ready to get underway now with the 2nd of the semi-finals. And the lineup here, it's China's Jiejun Li. There he is. He'll be on the outside. Leon Flack for Great Britain next to him. Fabio Carter in 4. In 3, it's Takafumi Nishitani. In 2, Jean-Francois Monette. And on the inside, Hyun-Soo Ahn of Korea. Should be a good race, this. So straight away out in front, it's Fabio Carter for Italy, the European champion. Bronze medalist in the World Championships last year. Nishitani in second place now with An out in front. Hyun-Soo An, Carter, and Nishitani. Real flag for Great Britain right at the back at the moment. An, just 17 years of age, silver medalist in the World Championships last year, same year as he became junior world champion. Incredible talent. Years the age gap between An and Carter. Carter now down in third place with Monet for Canada splitting these two. Lead is in fourth. Monet looking for a way through in second spot. Carter doesn't want to get himself boxed in. Wonderful rhythm. Really looking for a way through now, the Italian. Up the inside, can he get through? The door closed once more by Monet. Still An dictating out in front and looking very good indeed. Carter back down into fourth spot, not looking good. Lee up into third place. Carter down and out now. He's not going to qualify, that's for sure. Can Monet stave him off? Yes, he can. So Monet goes through ahead of Jia-Jun Lee for China. But what about the youngster? Hyun-Soo An for Korea. Unbelievable. Just really making the race his own. So An goes through and makes it all look very, very easy at the end of the day. Disappointment there for Fabio Carter. Just had the door firmly closed on him there. When the going gets tough, the tough get going, and they don't come much tougher than Hyun-Soo An. Incredible performance from the 17-year-old, and a good effort, good defensive speed skating from Jean-Francois Monet for Canada. And with 2 laps to go, Carter just lost the rhythm. Monet closing the door down. So there's confirmation. An and Monet through to the finals from heat number 2. So here we go, on to the last of the semi-finals. And the lineup here, it's in 1, Nicola Rodiagari. In 2, Apollo Anton Ono. Then in 3, Sung-jae Lee for Korea. Then Yi Lee for China in 4. Tom Iveson for Great Britain in 5. And Jonathan Gilmet for Canada in 6. There he is. Tom Iveson next to him, then Lee. And Sung-jae Lee for Korea. That's Ono and Rodigari for Italy. So quite a sedate pace, but it's the Canadian Jonathan Gilmet out in front. So Gilmet leads. Iveson for Great Britain in second place as the Korean Sung-jae Lee looks for a way through and now takes up the running. Lee leading. Li from Gilmet, and Yi Li of China in third. Iveson back down into fourth place, just ahead of Apollo Anton Ono. Remember, Ono, Olympic champion at this distance. And when he needs it, he has just an incredible turn of speed. Still Li for Korea out in front. Gilmet for Canada in second place. Now Yi Li for China out in front. And Ono making a move up the inside into third spot. So Apollo Anton Ono now looking for a way through, and up into the lead he goes with 7 laps to go. Ono leading. Li looking for a way through, and he goes into the front now. So Li for China leads. Apollo Anton Ono in second place. Taking it wide there, open the door for Jonathan Gilmet for Canada, looking for a way through. Ono back out in front. Ono leads. Li for Korea, second place. Li for China in third. Then Nicola Rodigari in fourth spot. Gilmet right back down into fifth now. And at the back at the moment, Tom Iveson. Well, this is still anybody's race. Remember, 2 go through into the finals. Ono just opening up a little bit of a gap now. Onto the final lap. Apollo Anton Ono leads. And Li for Korea in second place. It's going to be a battle for that second spot, and close for first. In fact, at the end of the day, Apollo Anton Ono crossing the line in first place, I think, with Sung-jae Lee for Korea in that second spot. Be interesting to see that again, but that's the way I saw it. It's the tip of the skate that stops the clock. And by the closest of margins, I think Ono just about made it. And the characteristic tactics from Apollo Anton Ono, staying at the back, staying out of trouble until about 5 laps to go, and then making a move, a decisive move at the end of the day. And there it was. Just has a real knack of being able to catch everybody napping. But Sung-jae Lee going with him. And you will see around this final bend, Ono just took his foot off the gas a little bit, but he got there first. So Apollo Anton Ono wins that one. Sung-jae Lee in second place. There's confirmation of that, and it's those two who qualify for the finals, along with Hyun-soo Ahn for Korea, Jean-Francois Monet for Canada, Suk-woo Song for Korea, and Jeff Scholten. We're going to take a break. You'll join us in a moment.
Some of the highlights for the month of April on British Eurosport. We have the final throws of the winter season with the World Curling Championships. In cycling, it's the month of the classics as Eurosport hits the road with 4 of the best. From Greece, the rock-hard competition for the European Weightlifting Championships. In motorsport, on 2 wheels, MotoGP and Superbike are the headliners, and on 4, the LG Super Racing Weekends showcase the European Touring Car and GT Championships, plus the Formula Renault V6 Trophy. So much to enjoy: the curling worlds, the cycling classics, the weightlifting Euro champs, and great motorsport. Just some of the highlights in April on British Eurosport.
Welcome back. We're live here, just getting ready for the finals of the men's and ladies 1500 meters in this World Short Track Speed Skating Championships. And, while the ice is being prepared, we're going to look back at the highlights. And the opening heat of the ladies 1500 meters. And a fantastic duel it was. Four laps to go, and the Koreans so strong. Final lap, Korea out in front, and Choi it is who crosses the line in first place, and so composed. Choi looking very relaxed. She really is a master tactician. And the Koreans in action again. A really exciting second heat. And Radonova for Bulgaria, who it looked as though had left everything way too late. Makes a move around the outside and up into that second spot to qualifying for the finals. So there it is. Kim wins with a fantastic performance from Radonova, who just has an amazing turn of speed and stayed at the back of the pack for much of the race. And they're the lineup for the last of the semi-finals. And this young Korean out in front, just amazing. Three laps to go. Just complete domination. From Choi. Final lap. And Bouvier makes a move, so Bouvier wins that one. And a good performance. Cho with an amazing technique. Earns that second spot. And disqualification there for Wang. So on to the men's semi-finals. And all of the heats, in fact, very exciting indeed. And a real battle, nail-biting stuff right down to the wire. Israeli Zaslavsky right at the back of the pack, but he's done well to make it through this far. There's no doubt about that. So then it was Song winning that one, with Scholten just nipping in to second spot. So into the second of the semi-finals. And the youngster An from Korea out in front. And Jean-Francois Monet for Canada in second spot. An, though, who just 17 years of age and an incredible athlete, there's no doubt about that. Just looks unstoppable here. Out in front on this final lap. And the door firmly closed by Monet coming out of that final bend. So An makes it through. And there's confirmation of that. Hyun-Soo An and Jean-Francois Monet both safely through into the last of the semi-finals. Sung-Jae Lee for Korea looking for a way around the outside there. And it's Apollo Anton Ono for the USA, leading with 4 laps to go. The Olympic champion, silver medalist in the World Championships a couple of years ago. But a real battle for that second spot. And Sung-Jae Lee losing a little bit of ground to Ono on the penultimate lap, but hangs on in there and strong enough over the closing stages. No doubt about the winner, Apollo Anton Ono, looking very, very strong. Although eased off a little bit towards the line, and Sung-Jae Lee coming through very, very strong at the end. Ono just pips him, and there's confirmation of the result. So there we are, it's the finals coming up in a moment. And the lineup for the ladies' final. Yoon Kyung Choi for Korea in start position number 1. Then Yang Yang A, 5 times the world champion in 2. In 3, it's Stephanie Bouvier of France. Then Evgenia Radionova, the European champion, in 4. Mingji Kim for Korea in 5. And Cho for Korea in 6. Skaters just preparing themselves for this final. So just to help you identify the Koreans, we've got Choi, who is wearing 46. Cho, Hairai Cho, is wearing 45. And just looking down the list, trying to find the number for Kim. Will be 47. So there, their lineup for the ladies' 1500-meter final here in Warsaw. going for an unprecedented 6th world title. Just be a staggering achievement if she can make that happen. Officials there ready to go. Need a bit more water on the ice, I think, just to protect these corners. But certainly it's been an opening day free pretty much of any incident. We're ready to get underway with the finals now of the ladies 1500 meters. 6 skaters have made it through out of the 66 ladies at the start of the event. 3 Koreans, the 5-time world champion from China, skater from France, and the European champion from Bulgaria. The lineup: Yoon Choi for Korea in 1. In 2, Yang A, hot favorite. There for France, it's Stephanie Bouvier, in good form, there's no doubt about that. Bouvier, silver medalist in the European Championships this year. European champion again, though, Evgenia Radionova in 4. Minji Kim for Korea in 5, and Ha-ri Cho for Korea right on the outside in 6. So Yoon Choi for Korea in 1. Choi wearing number 46 in start position number 1. Then we've got Yang. Yang, defending champion, 5 times winner of the World Championships, gold medalist in Salt Lake City at 500 meters. Stephanie Bouvier. Been on the podium at Europeans for the last couple of years. Never won a medal at the World Championships, though. And there she is, Evgenia Radionova from Bulgaria, 4 times European champion, bronze medalist in the World Championships last year. Then Min Ji Kim, wearing number 47. And the last of the qualifiers, Ha-ri Cho of Korea, wearing 45. So here we go then, 13.5 laps of the track, the finals of the ladies 1500 meters. Safely away. And out in front, it's Yoon Choi of Korea, but not for long. It's going to be a Korea 1, 2, 3. Kim it is who leads at the moment, with Choi in 2nd and Cho in 3rd. Radionova traditionally at the back at the moment in 5th place. It's Stephanie Bouvier for France who's right at the back. And Yang just keeping an eye on the Korean contingent in 4th place. Could be some team tactics here from the Korean skaters. What an achievement for all 3 of them to make it through to the finals. Such is the depth of talent in Korea in ladies short track speed skating. Still no change at the front. Choi leading. Kim in second place. Cho in third. That caption not quite right. Yang Yang is down in fourth place, not third. Still Cho not making a move. Now Radonova starts to make her move with 4 laps to go. She's got an awful lot to do. Can the Koreans put in a response? Still can't find a way through. Evgenia Radonova back in last place now, but Choi now makes the push for home. So Choi for Korea leading, with Kim in second place and Cho in third. Radonova, I think, hasn't got enough petrol left in the tank. She's not going to make any impression on this. It's going to be a Korean winner, I would imagine. Yang Yang looking for a way through now, but I think the door's been closed. It's going to be a Korea 1, 2, 3, and indeed it is. The winner there is Yoon Kyung Choi. Tremendous effort from Choi, and a tremendous effort from the Korean team. Just 18 years of age, Choi, and they really dictate the pace there right the way through. Choi, the silver medalist in Salt Lake City at this distance. Easy to see why. Brave effort from Radonova, but she seemed to just leave herself with too much to do. Had to get past the 5-time world champion Yang Yang and the 3 Koreans, and really no way through. A dominant bit of speed skating from the Korean team. A close run thing for that second spot between the Koreans, and could have been Cho who got there, but I think it's Kim in second place. Wait for confirmation of that, but no doubt about it, the medals in the 1500 meters are all going back to Korea. And there's confirmation. Choi wins. It is Kim who finishes in second place, and look at that disqualification there for Hardy Cho. Not dead sure what that's for, but that puts Yang Yang up into third spot. Well, disappointment for Cho, but well done, Choi. So 1 race to go still, the men's 1500 meter final. Good effort from the ladies there. And that's where the medals have gone. So just about ready to get underway with the men's final. And a good lineup, that's for sure. Korea once again with 3 skaters in these finals. Just an amazing achievement. There's the lineup on your screen. So, skaters out on the ice being introduced now. Here's Suk Woo Song. And there, Apollo Anton Ono, the Olympic champion. A lot of support for him. There's Sung-Jae Lee for Korea, just 20 years of age. 9th in the World Championships a couple of years ago. Jean-Francois Monnet for Canada. And there he is, the young superstar, Hyun-Soo An, just 17 years of age. Silver medalist in the World Championships last year. Jeff Scholten here, wearing 85. So here we go then, the final of the men's 1500 meters. So will this race be dominated by the Koreans as the ladies was? I don't think so. And Apollo Anton Ono trying to make sure of that, up into 2nd spot. It's Hyun-Soo An for Korea who leads, as the Canadians have something to say about that. Jeff Scholten and Jean-Francois Monnet having something to say about it. Ono back down into 4th place. Korea 1st and 2nd. It's An back out in front with Sukwu Song. And down into 3rd spot behind Apollo Anton Ono, as Sung-Jae Lee makes a move. 2 Canadians right at the back now. And a Korea 1, 2, 3 for a moment. The lead changing all the time. The closing stages of this are going to be very, very exciting indeed. Monnet looking to get in on the action. Jeff Scholten up there. And the Canadians moving from right at the front to the back. Korea 1, 2, 3. Apollo Anton Ono looking to make a move with 5 laps to go. Ono now up the inside, splits the Korean team up in the 3rd spot. Still out in front, it's Hyun-Soo An for Korea. Song in 2nd place, Ono in 3rd. An from Song, from Apollo Ono. Now Ono really looking for a way through. The young 17-year-old looks to be pulling away, and Ono has left himself with a lot to do. He's back down into 4th place again. It's going to be a Korea 1, 2, 3. Just unbelievable. Well, can you believe it? Sukwu Song, just incredible. I think it was Song that got there. Difficult to tell. But the Koreans are really dominating this opening day of these World Championships. No doubt about that. Hyun-Soo An, he made all of the running. And there he is. What a star he is. And it was him that won, 17 years of age, silver medalist last year. Could it possibly be gold for him in 2003? The opening day could not have gone any better, that is for sure. Well, Ono was just completely blocked out. The Koreans using a little bit of team tactics, I'm sure, just to make sure the door was firmly shut on the Olympic champion. And the 2 Canadians, Jean-Francois Monnet and Jeff Scholten, who have looked very impressive in the heats and the semi-finals, just couldn't find a way through to break this domination by the Koreans. Ono was poised to get out in front with about 3 laps to go, but everything he did, the Koreans responded to. Well, Hun-Soo An, junior world champion of last year, could he possibly be the world champion this year? And Apollo Anton Ono looked as though he'd been caught napping there going into that final corner. Just an amazing situation. And there it is. Korea 1, 2, 3. Hyun-Soo An wins, Suk-woo Song in second place, and Sung-jae Lee in third. Well, that really is a disappointment for Apollo Anton Ono. Not the sort of start to the World Championships that he was looking for by any stretch of the imagination. Well, it's been a good opening day, that's for sure. Plenty to talk about, and of course, we're live tomorrow. It's the 500 meters and the men's relay tomorrow, and then the 1,000 meters on the final day. There's confirmation of where those medals go for this 1,500 meters. Of course, medals awarded for the individual distances, but the important thing is the overall champion, and Hyun-Soo An from Korea is going to take some stopping, that's for sure. Well, there he is. "17 years of age. Scarcely credible. Hyun-Soo An. Silver medalist in the World Championships last year after winning the junior world title. Just incredible. And when you look at the dominance of the Korean team, both for the men and the ladies, it really is sensational. But of course, in the ladies, that disqualification letting Yang A come into that third spot, and that could possibly prove crucial over the closing stages or the second 2 days of these World Championships. Yang, of course, the defending champion, 5 times winner of the title, and tends to favour the shorter distances. So to make it into the finals was good, and to win a bronze medal, even better for her. But this guy is a real superstar. There is no doubt about that whatsoever. It's been a good opening day, and a mouth-watering prospect tomorrow for the 500 meters. Again, the organisation has been good. It's just such a shame that there's not more people here to enjoy this short track speed skating. It's a wonderful sport. Very, very exciting indeed. And as you can imagine, much more exciting if the auditorium is packed to the gunnels. And there they are, that's what they've come for. And we're just about ready to get underway with the medal ceremony for the ladies. So here they come, the medal winners. And congratulations to the organising committee. They've got the podium and carpet out on the ice very quickly indeed. Good to see. So there they are. They've come a long way and plenty to shout about. So the final results of the ladies, it was Yoon Kyung Choi of Korea who won. Min Ji Kim, also from Korea, in second place, and Yang Yang A for China in third. Well, she crossed the line in fourth place, but Hari Cho, who has been a revelation here, was disqualified. So that pushed Stephanie Bouvier for France up into fourth place, and Evgenia Radionova, the European champion, in fifth. I wonder if he's a short track speed skater of the future. Pictures to take home. We're just about ready to get underway. Unfortunately, the presentations are taking a little longer than we had anticipated, so we're not going to be able to stay for the presentations, which is a disappointment, but hope you've enjoyed our coverage of this opening day of the World Short Track Speed Skating Championships, and till tomorrow, from myself, Chris Howarth, goodbye.
The Short Track World Championships.
With supernatural British Columbia, explored Canada's winter resort